some people are more persuasive than others. Why? Research proves that persuasion is a science. There are methods to become more effective. Russell H. Granger provides 7 ways you can become more persuasive in his book, The 7 Triggers to Yes. Look for opportunities to incorporate these 7 triggers into your interactions. 1. The friendship trigger. Get people to like you, exactly how a friend would. This trigger is often a prerequisite for other triggers to be effective. People have to buy into you first. 2. The authority trigger. Establish authority, credibility, and power. You want to be perceived as an expert. You won't be trusted unless you appear like you know what you're talking about. 3. The consistency trigger. This trigger requires some knowledge of the other person you are trying to persuade. What are their values, spending habits, social status, risk tolerance? Be consistent with their actions and behavior. For example, if they are cautious of their spending, talk about cost savings. 4. The reciprocity trigger. We live in a society where when we receive something, we feel indebted to give back. This is why car dealerships offer free coffee when you walk in. Giving, even if it is as small as a compliment, is a key to likability and influence. 5. The contrast trigger. Show that your proposition is better than a list of alternatives. This gives the other person a frame of reference. 6. The reason why trigger. The reason could be anything, as long as it makes sense. For instance, if you are selling a product, you could give reasons such as limited supply, exclusivity, or cost savings. 7. The hope trigger. This is another trigger that requires an understanding of the other person. What are their hopes and dreams? Frame your proposal to help them reach those hopes. The ability to persuade is a powerful skill to have. We focus on using persuasion to get to a win-win outcome where both parties benefit. In addition to using these 7 triggers, hone your listening skills. Persuasion suffers when we talk too early and too often.